Howdy, my fellow gamers, and welcome to a 60-second review. It's been a hot minute since we did our last one, and that's just because I haven't been watching movies and beating games at a pace where I can get these out for you every week like I want to. So I've been kind of watching a few, backpiling, and we'll see what happens in the future. But however, we have Godzilla vs. King Kong, or Godzilla vs. Kong, but it's King Kong. Come on, we all know it. Directed by Adam Wingard and starring Millie Bobby Brown, Alexander Skarsgård, Rebecca Hall, and more. Let's see how the fourth film in this current MonsterVerse series pans out, if the hype was worth it, and be spoiler-free about it. Let's find out if we agree with the 6.8 from IMDb or a 76% from Rotten Tomatoes. 5 categories to rate, 60 seconds on the clock, and go. Story. Opening up with Kong on Skull Island, we learn that Godzilla is attacking humanity for no apparent reason, although you'll figure it out real quick if you know literally anything about Godzilla. And that they need a new power source to help stop him, and they believe Kong can lead him to it. The human story is kind of meh, lackluster, and just necessary to set up the stages for the Clash of the Titans, really. Nothing terrible, just nothing to write home about it. There was a huge missed opportunity with the bad guy potential redemption arc after a certain name drop, but oh well. Story would receive a 6. However, due to the fact that we're all coming to this movie for Kong and Godzilla and that's it, we're going to give additional badass points and say story is a 7.5. Sound. The sound design of all 4 of these movies have truly been spectacular and continue to be so in this film. The pounding of Kong's fists, the charge of Godzilla's blast, both of the kaiju's roars and screams, the complete destruction of cities, all just fantastic. Sound receives a 10. Cinematography. It's honestly crazy how far animation and CGI have come. Godzilla and Kong really have an impact on the screen. You feel the weight of them crawling onto a destroyer or going through a building. The sets were great. There was a whole lot of neon, but the focus of the film is the monsters, and damn do they deliver on that production value right there. Cinematography will receive an 8. Acting. Probably the weakest part of the film due to a not very star-studded cast. Just look at Skull Island, damn. With a lackluster human storyline, so nothing really hits home. By no means was the acting bad. Comedic relief from Brian Tyree Henry, and a determined Eleven from Stranger Things carries the human cast, as well as Kaylee Hoddle, the little girl in the trailers, who doesn't speak at all. Fantastic. But a lot of the acting was just very average. Safe. Acting will receive a 6. Length. Clocking in at just under 2 hours, this movie is tightly paced and packed. They get to the point that you want without overstaying a welcome and dragging on. It's a fun time that doesn't feel like 2 hours, but if it kept going, you would start to notice the length. Crisp and on the money, length will receive a 10. And time. Final average score for Godzilla vs. Kong comes out to an 8.3. Guys, just watch it. It's a fun time. If you're not into kaiju films, you know you won't enjoy it. And if you are, you know you'll have a fun time with it regardless of what reviews say or anything else. We get to see a rematch from like 40 years ago. It's one of those films where you kind of know what you're going to get before you go into it, so just grab a friend and enjoy it. Let us know down in the comments what you thought of the movie, if you were satisfied with the ending result of the showdown, what you want to see from this universe in the future, and don't forget to check out the links down below to support the content creation dream, and as always, stay freaky.